Afternoon, everyone. This is Joe Signorelli with OPG Insights, where we interview top professionals, the hedge fund and family office industries. Today, we're speaking with Dimitri Mastrocola. He is the partner at Major Lindsey in Africa here in New York City, and specializes in legal search and GCs and CCOs for hedge funds and family offices. So, Dimitri, welcome. Give us a brief overview of what you're doing.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. My name is Dimitri Mastrocola. I'm, as Joe mentioned, a partner at Major Lindsey in Africa here in New York, MLA for short. We're the world's largest executive search firm focused entirely on hiring and recruiting lawyers. I'm a partner at the firm, and I'm part of the in-house counsel practice, where I focus on recruiting general counsels, senior in-house lawyers, and CCOs for alternative asset management firms, which includes hedge funds and family offices and the like.
Terrific, terrific. We want to hit on just one or two really important topics together that we've spoken about, which is, what do you think is the optimal timing for deciding to bring or hire a GC in-house at a hedge fund or family office? And then how do you look at the optimal strategies to integrate them with the business team to work well?
Sure. So, making that call to hire or recruit your first GC, it's a pivotal moment for any hedge fund or family office. So in terms of the perfect timing, I think there are three signposts to look at. One, first and foremost, it's size and assets under management, AUM. When the fund starts bulging at the seams, with people and legal supervision becomes more than just a luxury, that's your cue to start thinking about hiring a GC. Typically, on the AUM side, once you hit 200, 300, 400 million in AUM, that's when having a GC becomes a necessity rather than a luxury. The second signpost would be investment strategy and the complexity of the investment strategy. So if a long-short equity shop is rather simple from a legal perspective, but a shop that focuses that the multi-strat or focuses on illiquid strategies like credit or distress, things that are very legally intensive, lots of legal documentation, those types of strategies argue for bringing on a GC sooner rather than later. And third, you got to be aware of the growing pressures of regulatory scrutiny and investor demands. So as those pressures dial up, having your own internal legal counsel on speed dial or right down the hall can be a game changer.
Yeah, great advice. Let's quickly just touch on, for those who aren't quite there yet, what is your advice and your approach for maximizing the cost that you have to incur dealing with outside legal counsels and advisors?
Yeah, so if you're completely outsourcing your legal work to outside counsel, the challenge is ensuring you're getting top tier legal support without breaking the bank. So there's some core principles to follow here. One, you've got to create a pinpoint accurate legal budget. Have a really close look at your legal costs. Are they on point? Create a well-defined budget, because that's going to lay the groundwork for an efficient, cost-effective partnership with your outside law firms. Two, pick your outside counsel wisely. Look for expertise, a strong reputation, and good culture fit. You're not just outsourcing legal work. You're forging a relationship with a trusted outside advisor who should understand your business and your goals. Third, you got to steer your outside counsel like a maestro. Set clear expectations, deliverables, and timelines. Make sure they're in sync with your strategy and your vision. And lastly, you got to watch those invoices like a hawk. Ask questions if you need to, and you will need to very often. And it isn't about nitpicking. It's really about ensuring transparency and getting the value that you've invested in. So those would be that's the roadmap with kind of maximizing outside counsel.
Yeah, those are great advice. I appreciate it. Thank you for doing this today. I hope we're going to talk again, and we'll talk in more detail, hopefully. So I appreciate it, Dimitri.
Thanks for having me, Joe.